Hey everybody, it's Agent Nemitz and welcome back today to another Minecraft Snapshot video. I just spawned into this world and we are going to be checking out Snapshot 18W07A through 18W07C, which literally just dropped today, the day I'm recording this. As you can see in the upper left corner, it says Minecraft 18W07C Vanilla / Snapshot. So, this basically is the same as 18W07A and B. They said they added a few minor bug fixes, but I literally just spawned in the world right here, and we are going to be checking out this new update, guys. I'm super excited, so let's hop into it. Alright guys, so the first thing in this world, ooh look, a pink sheep, that's rare, that's very rare. The first thing, can't get distracted, we're doing a snapshot video. The first thing in this world to note, or in the snapshot to note, is that there is turtles, guys. Brand new addition to the game. There is turtles in Minecraft. This is super cool. Look at this. Look at these new textures and the new. Look at them go. That's a sweet animation of them walking. Oh, look at that. See? Oh, they had their little hind legs, the shell, the front legs, their head, their nice blocky head, the shell on their back. That's super cool. Oh, that's awesome. So that's a new mob added in the game, guys, and there's a lot of things that's added with these turtles. So we're going to get started on what is new added with these turtles today. So as you can see, guys, there's a lot of things that come up when you search turtle now in the search items. And we're going to be going through all of these today, but I want to get a spawn turtle, some turtle eggs, and yes. And then, of course, if you look out into the water, I think there's a little bit of a glitch with the white particles whenever you move your screen right now, so I apologize for that. That's a little bug in the game right now that they have to fix. As you can see when you look in the water, and so like I was saying, guys, sorry, I just grabbed a quick night vision potion so you guys can see underwater as well as I can. But yeah, they added new things in the game, and this is one right here, and then this is another thing right here. And before we keep going over the turtles, I want to go over these real quick. This is kelp right here, and if we grab some shears to shear them up, because if you're in survival mode, you will not be able to hit it and get the. Oh, I was wrong. You can hit it and get the blocks. You don't need shears for these blocks here, which are kelp. So for the long stalk things, you can just punch them off. You can do it at the base, or you can leave that block so that way it grows back. But yeah, you get these kelp things. And something else that's new is these water physics. Nothing drops down to the bottom. It actually floats up, and every block, including, not limited to, come on, shears and turtle eggs and anything that you throw in the water is buoyant now. It all has a buoyancy. And so let me just pick up all this stuff that I threw out. But yeah, these kelp, right here, kelp. That's brand spanking new. Got kelp blocks, guys. Kelp. This is not a block. Can you eat this? I wonder if you can eat this. We're going to find out in a second if you can eat this or not. Hey, where'd all my turtle buddies go? They all left. They're scared of me. Aw. But yeah, guys, so kelp blocks are brand new, and I showed you how to harvest them. Now, the other thing that's new is this right here. And in order to obtain this is for sure. I know what I'm talking about here. In order to get this in survival, you have to break it with some shears. Hello? So apparently you need to be in survival to do this. I was wrong for some reason, but yeah, there's two different versions here of this grass, and there's perfect examples right here. There's a 1 tall and a 2 tall. If you break this with a shear, you get 1. Come to me. And that is the seagrass. And then if you break this one, you are supposed to get 2. Hey, come back. Yeah, there you go. So you get 2 if you break the 2 talls. And I think, can you place them on top of each other? Whoopsie. No, you cannot place them on top of each other. So you're going to have to bone meal it in order to make it 2 tall. But yeah, so that's new. Seagrass. Can you place it out here? No, you cannot. So yeah, that's another new block, is the kelp and the seagrass. So because our turtle bunnies ran away, we are going to be spawning in a couple turtles. What you can do is actually now the fish is now not called fish, it's called cod. So that's a little, if you're searching for it, it is now called cod, just so you know. But yeah, so now, in order to get these guys to breed up, you can't lead them with the cod. You can lead them places with this kelp. As you can see, they're all coming to me now. See, they're looking at me, no matter where I go. And you can breed them with this, and then they'll breed. They'll do their thing. And then, as you can see, they start burying in the sand, which is a really cool animation. Start burying in the sand. Come on, keep doing it. Eventually, after he buries enough, he is going to lay some eggs. Perfect. Look at that. And we have them in our inventory as well. But these are naturally spawned turtle eggs. And the most you can get in a group is 4. This one laid 3. Oh, I don't want to stand on it. It'll break. We'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, so 4 is the most that you can have in one little set here. And actually, I think I can add to it. Yeah. So see, I added 4. There's 3 naturally spawned. I added 4. But then you can breed them again right after. Just like that. And I think you can breed them with the cod as well. So I was incorrect. Only with kelp. That is confirmed. Only breed these things with kelp. Only breed turtles with kelp. Now you know. So guys, these turtle eggs are actually very, very cool. They'd be pretty cool to see, just come across on like a desert. It's pretty cool. So it is turning nighttime, and something that you need to know is the turtle eggs are enemies of zombies. So you're going to have to keep these eggs safe if you want them to survive. So you can't let zombies come and attack them. And I'll show you what happens if a zombie comes and, just wants to have a party with these eggs. He will go and start jumping on the eggs. And hold on real quick. Let me get this out. But yeah, he's going to go and start jumping on the eggs and breaking all of the eggs. So we need to stop him from doing that. Leave these eggs alone, buddy. And my night vision just ran out at the perfect time. Let's get some more. But yeah, so you got to protect these eggs from zombies and zombie pigmen. The zombies and zombie pigmen both will jump on the eggs until they break. And actually, you can do this as well. If you stand on them, if you jump on them long enough. Yep, if you jump on them long enough, it's going to break the eggs one by one. So you got to make sure you don't stand on or jump on these eggs because you will end up breaking them. So that is rather interesting. Now, something else that you need to know is that these eggs only hatch at night. It's in the code that these eggs only hatch in the nighttime. And there's different stages of these. I wish I could show you at the moment, but we would just have to wait. They end up getting cracked after just being placed in and around, The eggs end up getting... Oh, I smashed it. My bad. They end up getting cracked, and the reason they get cracked is because the babies are going to, come on out. They're going to say hello to the world. So they'll end up getting cracked, and we'll probably come back to it and start seeing them be cracked eventually. And I'll show, we'll come back and I'll show you. But, yeah, so they only can hatch at night. During the day, they cannot hatch. But then baby turtles, they have very many enemies, and we'll have to wait until we can see those little baby turtles ourselves. But, yes. Baby turtles have many, many enemies, guys. They are enemies of a great many creatures. Pretty much all the hostile creatures besides spiders and creepers will attack them. So, skeletons, strays, zombies, zombie pigmen, or not zombie pigmen. Zombie pigmen won't attack the eggs. Whoops. They will attack pretty much anything else, though. But yeah, so that is rather alarming, I guess. And also ocelots, wolves, just almost all the Minecraft creatures come at these eggs in hopes of, or at the babies, not the eggs, my bad. Cut, reprint. They will come at the babies, which we do not see right now because, they're little. Oh, well, we can get some babies. Here we go. Let's get the spawn turtle and then right-click on him. Now move out of the way so we can see the babies. Look, there's the babies. Yeah, so pretty much any creature will come at these besides creepers, witches, who else? Spiders. But yeah, most creatures will come after these, like zombies, skeletons, all those. I kind of listed a few before. But yeah, they will attack these little babies, which is unfortunate. So we have to be careful and make sure that no little baby turtles are hurt. Or at least when you're in the game, you're going to have to make sure of that. And I'm spawning in a bunch of these little baby turtles because there's something else that happens with them that we are going to see very, very soon. Oh, okay, there it was, guys. Did you see that? I was growing this turtle up, trying to get him to grow up, you know, by feeding him some kelp, and you get those particle effects. But yeah, and once they grow up, holy cow, what was that? I do not know. Anyways, once they grow up, once the little baby turtles grow up, and I'll see if I can get it to happen again. Once they grow up, though, they drop something. And let me get this. Here it is right here. Oh, no, it's not right there. What the heck? Yes. They drop these things. Oh, another one just grew up, and they dropped it. I don't know if you heard it. But yeah, they drop these things that are called scoots, or shoots, maybe? Hey. Hey, don't shoot at my baby turtles. Stop it, you jerk. Jeez. What a jerk. Anyway, so they drop these things called scoots or shoots, whatever. I don't know exactly what they're called. And they can create, if you get a crafting table, and you get enough of them, of course, you can access the crafting table, go into here. Of course, there's the recipe book. They can create a turtle shell, which is super cool. You need to have 5. You need to have 5 of these scoots or shoots to make it. Let me bam, ha, I did it. But yeah, so you can make this turtle shell, which is super duper cool, guys. It actually can be a helmet, so we can put it on our person. Oh, look at that. We now have a turtle shell on our being. Oh my gosh. Look at us. It almost looks like an army helmet. That's kind of cool. But yeah, so now we have a turtle shell on our head, and it gives us water breathing, which is super cool. So like if we go in the water, and I go to here, you have permanent water breathing out of the water until you go inside of the water. Then you have water breathing for 10 seconds, and then you start to breathe normally again. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of, and then you can go out to reset it and go back in. And then you have another 10 seconds of water breathing. Isn't that super cool, guys? That's kind of OP. It's kind of cool. Let's go into survival to look at it real quick. Game mode, survival. All right, yeah, so we only have this helmet on right now. No water breathing. We go under, and we have water breathing for, get this away. We have water breathing for 10 seconds, so we can breathe underwater. Then once it goes away, then our air bubbles start to go away as well. Oh, and our night vision just went away. And then as soon as you come out, your water breathing comes back, and you can go back under. And just a quick note here, guys. Some of these eggs started to crack a little bit. And like, see, here's a normal egg, and here's a cracked egg. There's also a crack down there, and down there, and there. And so now you know that these are about ready to hatch. These eggs are about ready to be hatched. And you can actually see in the blocks that you're looking at. I'm trying to find where it was. I kind of forget. Oh, yeah. So it's on the right side of the screen. It says Minecraft turtle egg, eggs 1, hatch 2. This is just egg 1, hatch 0. So this is in the hatch 2 state. These are in the hatch 2 state. This is in the hatch 1 state. And this is in the hatch 2 state. So there's different states of the hatching that can take place. So that's super cool. And once nighttime comes around, these eggs will hatch. And then as soon as they hatch, the baby turtles go straight for the water. That's like what they do instantly, is they go for the water. So that is kind of cool. Now something else that you guys need to know is these turtles only spawn on warm beaches. And what it means by warm beaches, it's not a biome. It is like a beach in warm climate. So we are currently in warm climate and there's sand, so this is a warm beach. If we were in a snowier biome and there was like edge of water, they would not spawn because that is not a warm beach. That is a cold beach. So that's how these things spawn. So now, ladies and gents, we got to show you something cool and new. So there's some new potion. Spider, you are loud. There's some new potion involved with the turtles. And you saw it when we went in there earlier. But so first you have to put in water bottles and then nether wart. And I'm actually going to take this out. And we have to put that in all of them. So we have to make awkward potions first. that's what you're making, and you put the nether wart in to make the awkward potions. And then next you are going to be putting in the turtle shell, or the turtle head thing that you crafted, you know. So we have our awkward potions, and then you put in the turtle shell. Now you're probably wondering what this is going to make, and it's actually going to make something new, totally new enchant. Is this one done yet? No, it is not. So we have awkward potions, and yeah, all right, it's about done. There it is. Boink, and it is Potion of the Turtle Master. It gives slowness 1, or slowness 4, slowness 4 and resistance 4. So basically what the slowness 4 does is it's a reduction of 60% speed. That is ridiculous. So the normal potion, you get it for a minute each, for each one. So you get resistance 4 and slowness 4. Now of course you can add redstone and glowstone to strengthen the effects, and make them. You can get them all the way up to slowness and resistance 6, and of course you can make them last longer. And then you can also get the lingering potion with the dragon's breath and make the tipped arrows with these potions as well. And so, like, let me show you the turtle. I'll search it real quick. I spelled it wrong. So yeah, you can make the lingering potion, and of course, you know, like I said, there's the 3-minute version, and then there's the when you upgrade it, you can get slowness and resistance 6, and that's cool. You can make it splash and lingering, and you can get the tipped arrows. Now when you do this here, the normal tipped arrow is slowness 4, resistance 4 for 7 seconds, and then the upgraded is for 22 seconds, and then the more powerful one is slowness 6, resistance 6, which is a reduction of 90% speed. So that is going to be a huge combat thing, especially because, let me show you, when I drink this normal potion, look at that. The depth of view is ridiculous, and this is me sprinting right now. Oh, if you jump, you kind of go faster. Didn't know that. But yeah, so look how slow this is. This is ridiculous. And yeah, so that's a new potion added in with the turtles, and that's super cool, guys. I'm excited about this. So guys, you remember before how I went and grabbed the kelp block? Well, there's something else that I didn't quite show you yet that you can do with these blocks. Something very cool, and it involves smelting. You can put them in here. Oh, come on. You can put them in here. There we go. Get a nice little fuel source, which, you know, it could be anything. I'm just going to use this. And you can smelt them. What? Dried kelp. Make. What the heck? Is this bugged out? There we go. Okay. For some reason you can't smelt coal blocks. But yeah, so you put this in and you will get dried kelp out of this. And that's super cool. Get some dried kelp blocks. Now something you can make with that is... Well, let me see if they added a recipe for it yet. It doesn't look like they did. But yeah, so eventually I am sure you'll be able to get these dried kelp blocks from your dried kelp here. And actually this dried kelp is a food source. That's cool. But then there's these dried kelp blocks out here, which actually look kind of nice. I like them. They're cool. They're not like orientation specific. So they constantly look like this the entire time. And they have the little wrapping around it on top and on the sides. And it looks stacked, like the dried kelp is stacked in there. And that's kind of cool, you know. Actually, this would make like a great wallpaper, probably. It's a nice dark green color. I kind of like it. It looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, so that's a new block added in the game. And a new food source added in. And actually, you eat it rather fast. So let me give you an example of that real quick. Okay guys, so an example of how fast you can eat this, as you see I have a few hunger points down, is look how fast you eat it. That is just chowing through it. And it gives half of a food bar, I guess that's what you would call it. It gives half of a food bar per time you consume one. You see that? And it doesn't have very much saturation value because you saw I only regenerated like half of a heart there. Yeah, so it doesn't have a ton of saturation, but it is a new food source in the game that's rather easy to get. You just go down, break it, and then smelt it, and you get a new food source. So guys, I'm sure you saw it, but there is now a book in the furnace, and there's different things you can learn based on food, things to smelt, blocks, or this is food, I guess. And, you know, so there's different things you can smelt, and then, of course, you can search. But, yeah, so now there's a book for the furnace here, which is something new and rather cool. Before, there was only a book for here, but now there's a book for here as well. So that's something else that's new in addition to the game. And you can tell when you learn different recipes for things by up in the upper corner. It'll either have a crafting table or a furnace next to it based on what you learned, whether it be a crafting recipe or a new smelting recipe. So that's something that's pretty cool that is new. Alright guys, now another block addition to the game that is new is something that I didn't see coming and I never even heard about, but it is the stripped bark blocks and how you obtain them in like survival and in like normal, like when you don't have creative, and of course you can see them here. How you obtain them is you actually right click on a log here with an X. So if I right click, bam, you see it change. It has a nice little noise, but then watch the texture change. Ready? See that? So the texture changes, and it happens not with just oak, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. So it happens with all of the wood types, and that's super cool. And then it's a block you can obtain, and it's basically the equivalent of a log, like of a normal spruce or a normal log, except it is stripped of its bark, and you can place it in the different directions, which is super cool. So you can make things look different and cool. You know, you got different ways you can place blocks and stuff. And it's just like a nice new addition to the game. I think this is really fantastic. I'm excited for this. This is going to be super cool. As far as like now you can differentiate between, you know, different logs, whether you want them to be stripped or not. Like say this is a corner of a block of a building and you want a few of them to be stripped and some not to be, you know, like it's wearing away, the bark is wearing away. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so that's a new addition to the game, which I'm super excited about. But guess what, guys? That is not the only addition to the game now. We now have prismarine, slabs, and stairs for every, you know, variation of the prismarine. And that is super cool. So we got the dark prismarine, we have the prismarine bricks, and we have the nice prismarine, just normal slabs and stairs. So that's super cool, guys. This is gonna be awesome. If you have like a water base and you've been using slabs and stair, or you've been using prismarine, now you're gonna have slabs and stair variations for each of the things. That's super cool, guys. I love this texture, and that they're adding new slabs and stairs to the game. I think they're planning on adding even more, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, new slabs and stairs, guys. Prismarine, slabs and stairs. Of course, they're crafted the normal way that slabs and stairs are, 3 across the bottom of a crafting table for slabs, and then the stairs in the stair shape in the crafting table. So right here, that's the slab, and then like this is the stair shape, of course. So yeah, new slabs and stairs added into the game. We also have a new slabs and stairs mechanic with water. Right here does not show it very well, but when you're under the water here, there is now no visual glitch, and there is now water actually there for slabs and stairs. So let me put a slab down too. Yeah, so there's now no visual glitch or anything. There's perfect seamless transition where the water hits the slabs and stairs, even when placed upside down. Perfect. Yeah, so that's a nice, fantastic new addition to the game that's going to be really helpful. Yeah, I'm just excited for this whole new update. It's super cool, guys. So guys, another pretty cool addition into the game is that when you now grow a large spruce tree, such as this, when you grow it, come on, I want it to show, come on. It's being stubborn. There we go. Oh yeah. When you grow a large tree, now Podzol spawns. I was going to say spawns. What the heck? Now Podzol spawns with the large spruce tree that grows. So whenever you grow one of these large trees, you now get Podzol, which is going to be super cool. I mean, look at this. This is fantastic. So now you don't have to go and find one of the forests that this tree spawns in. You can just grow one of these trees if you have enough spruce stuff, you know, and then you get Podzol. That's awesome, guys. I think that's a great addition to the game. And I wonder if they're going to do something similar with the when you grow a large mushroom, if mycelium will spawn. I think that would be another really cool addition to the game if they did that, because it is a little bit difficult to just grow a large mushroom in and of itself. So I wonder if they're going to add that into the game in the future. You never know. And then, of course, you know, you can pick up these blocks and take them, and then you could actually probably make a farm out of this in and of itself. But that's super cool, guys. I'm excited for this to be implemented into the game. Alright, guys, so another sweet new addition to the game is this new weapon called a Trident. It is super duper cool, and it's like, I'm excited for this because it's like a ranged weapon and a melee weapon. You can use it to melee, like watch, ready? Melee. Oh, it one hit him. That was sick. And then watch, you right click, and it's a freaking ranged weapon. Look at that. It does so much damage too. And I just killed the poor little innocent sheepers. My bad, sheepers. But yeah, like watch, ready? Goodbye, pink sheep. Oh, your white friend saved you. You live on another day, pink sheep. But yeah, so this is a sweet new enchant to the, or a sweet new weapon added into the game. Let's see if it hits me. Boing. Haha. But yeah, and with it comes new enchants. And we're going to be going through all the new enchants. Wow, my inventory is filled. But yeah, so the new enchants are Riptide 1 through 3, Channeling, Impaling 1 through 5, and Loyalty 3. Now, as far as we know, these are obtainable in a crafting table. This is when you put Trident in there. So that's how you can obtain them in the game, and that's, or at least that's what it seems like. Yeah, so we're going to be going through each of these enchants and what they do for the Trident here. Alright guys, so each of these enchantments have a specific thing they are used for, and we're going to be going through them in this order here. So first is Impaling 5, and this is just like adding sharpness to a sword. It makes this deal more damage, at least I think it does. I think that's what this is, and they haven't like added the calculations for anything yet, but here, I'm sorry turtle. Hello. And you're right. Yeah, those things have a ton of health. Holy cow. But yeah, so that is, it's kind of like a sharpness added to the Trident here. Of course, it already does a ton of damage in and of itself. Pink sheep, buddy. You're not evading me this time. I'm sorry. Yeah, and the Trident in survival mode, it doesn't just stay in your inventory, by the way. It does something different than that. And let me just show you real quick what I'm talking about. When you throw a Trident, it actually throws. It's gone, you see? And in order to get it, you have to pick it back up. And then it has a durability taken away from it. So then, you know, I throw it, and it's gone, you see? And actually, let's see how much damage this does to ourselves. So come on, hit me. Wow, that did 4 hearts of damage. Where'd it go? Thank you. Alright, so that is the Impaling 5. That is what that does. Now, next is Loyalty. And, of course, this is Loyalty 3. And so let me just show you what this does real quick. Did you see that? Oh, and by the way, when you throw it, you have this fancy new arm holding up in the air, getting ready to throw it thing. But watch. It's like you have a rope attached to it or something. But watch, let me just chuck it really far. And then once it lands, bam, look at that. Isn't that weird? It's actually really cool though, and it'd be really useful because like I just showed you, like when you're in survival and you throw that thing, it's gone. So if you have if you have that loyalty, oh, it's gonna be so nice because then it just blink comes right back to you. You know, man, how did I not hit that guy? What the heck? What the? But yeah, so that's a cool new animation as well as holding it above your head. It's something very fancy. Come on, come back to me. There you are. Eat it, turtle. So the next enchant, guys, is called Riptide, and this is Riptide 3. And how you can use it is many different ways. You can use it underwater, and when you use it, it gives you like a certain type of dash, which is really cool. Okay, guys, so I went back into creative just so you can see this a little bit better. But yeah, Riptide, I'm standing completely still, not having my hand on the keyboard at all, just on the mouse. Did you see that? It pulled me forward. So like watch. Wing. It pulls me in the direction that you throw the trident. And that's something that's really cool. Yeah, and actually you just got a little sneak peek of another new effect, or another new thing added in this game, and that is whenever you hit a squid, black ink comes out. And they run away, which is something they never did before, was run away. But yeah, so now they have this black ink effect, and you almost look into the end, and it's very disorientating. Gosh, why can't I never say that word right? But yes, they leave behind a little trail of black ink, which is kind of cool. And then, of course, there's this Riptide enchant, which is very cool. We're focused on that right now. This Riptide enchant also, however, goodness, let me up, it works in the rain. So yeah, this enchant works in the rain as well, guys, and that's something that's super cool. So watch this. I'm just, minding my business, going around. Wing. Isn't that awesome? You can just get launched up in the air. And that's something that's really nice. So that way, if you do have trouble starting off with Elytra wings, you can put these on now. So now I have the Elytra on, you see. And I'm just going to launch myself up in the air. And then I'm going to fly. Look at that. And then you can keep actually launching yourself. And if you had this Riptide and the Loyalty enchant, so that way it came back to you, this would be crazy OP. You know what I'm talking about? Because you can just launch yourself, going flying in all different directions, which is super duper cool. So they kind of added another form of rockets and way to propel yourself in Minecraft using the Trident here. And guys, the final enchant actually involves thunder and rain as well. It is called the Channeling enchant. And so I set it to be a thunderstorm here now. It should be, at least. So we should be seeing thunder pretty soon. Anytime now. Anytime. Alright guys, so it is thunderstorming out now. And what this enchant does is it is basically a way to get charged creepers in the game. So what it does is you right click. Oh yeah, see it's thundering out? Yeah, so you right click, and when you throw it, boom, it summons the lightning. And then look, you get a charged creeper. Isn't that crazy? Holy, that's just insane. So you can get charged creepers now. But of course, it's not just rain that has to be happening. It has to be a thunderstorm. So just note that it does have to be a thunderstorm. And yeah, but this is a very powerful enchant, guys. It gets you charged creepers, which is how you get normal heads in the game, like how you get these player head, zombie heads, creeper head, dragon head. Actually, not player head, the zombie head, creeper head, skeleton head, stuff like that. But yeah, so that's crazy. You can now like easily get charged creepers in the game. And just for fun, we're gonna try something real quick. Alright guys, I'm putting it in game mode survival. I want to see what a charged creeper blast does. Holy cow. That was well worth it, guys. Explosions in Minecraft are fun, right? Alright guys, so that was it for all of the Trident stuff for now and the enchants. Now we are moving on to having these new swimming mechanics, which I don't know if you guys knew we had or not. So you still have the normal Minecraft swimming, you know. You can swim through the water, bob up and down and stuff. You actually float down like a lot slower now, I noticed. You go down a lot slower. Like I'm not holding up. I'm trying to go down now. And it's not working out very well. Let me give you this too. Yeah, so it's not working very well. But now when you hit control or like to swim faster, and then whichever direction you look, that is the way you swim. So like look, I can swim up really fast. I can swim down fast. I can swim everywhere really fast. And then there's this new swimming animation, which is super cool. Yeah, so this is a fantastic new addition to the game, guys. I like this, the new swimming and everything. It's great. Alright, guys, so the next thing on the agenda is to look at magma blocks and soul sand in the water. Now you can see these particle effects happening from this. And actually I went to break right here and there was an abandoned mine shaft. I was like, would you look at that? That's crazy. But yeah, so there is magma blocks and soul sand. When you put in the water, they do two totally different things. Now, of course, when you throw a block, let me just grab some blocks. Or let me grab some easier to see blocks, I guess. When you throw a block, it goes up. Oh my. Yeah, when you throw a block, it usually, generally, will flow up eventually, you see? And when I throw them all over the place, they'll all do that. They'll all flow up, you see that? But when you throw them into a magma block, they flow down. So like watch, when that eventually hits that, boom. And of course now it's not in the magma block stream anymore. But yeah, whenever you hit a magma block, like see I'm swimming normal now, whenever you, boom, it's actually called a bubble shaft or something like that. And ooh, that was a cool new sound effect that I never heard before. Boom. Yeah, so those will pull you down in towards the magma blocks. And they will also refresh your breath when using it. So if you have like low breath, it'll refresh it if you go in this here. And then soul sand does pretty much the exact opposite. So let me show you by throwing a block in. Come on. What? Yeah. So basically, it makes you flow upward. Isn't that cool? So like now, instead of going down, you go flying up, and you can actually make probably like player launchers with this. Cause watch, it's like, and if you had a lighter on, you could fly out, which is super cool. So yeah, now you can do that, and then flow down, and then up again, and then down, and then up again. Oh goodness, and down. And up again. Okay, I'm done. But yeah, so those are two new additions to the game. Now, this is supposed to naturally spawn in the world, the magma blocks in the water in and around here. I don't know if soul sand is going to. But this is supposed to naturally spawn in the world. I didn't find any. I don't know if they implemented it in yet. But yeah, these are going to naturally spawn in the world here. And these will not. And then, of course, you know, you can make like item elevators going down or up with this now, which is super cool. You know, it's really fancy, really cool. And then let me show you going into survival mode. It will definitely affect your breathing. So you see you have the air bubbles above the hunger bar. If you go into the bubble shaft, it'll refresh your bubbles. Okay. Swim away. But yeah, and then you see your bubbles deplete over time. And so, of course, you need to get up to refresh them. But it's not like usual anymore. You have to stay above the water, and they slowly will like regenerate back into normal. And so that's super cool. And then, of course, going into... Oh! Yeah, magma blocks hurt. I forgot. But yeah, so that is how you can regenerate your bubbles in Minecraft. Alright, guys, so everything that I have left to show you is rather technical. So then the first thing is they added back the /enchant. Before they took this away, and they switched it with something else. I forget what they had it as before, but yeah, now you can do /enchant and then tool. You can do agent emits, and then of course a tool, blast protection, aqua affinity, or yeah, armor. Any of these things you can now add the enchant and the level of enchant, which is cool. It's like, say you want enchanted 13, yeah, a maximum of 3. Okay, but yeah, so they added back the /enchant. Another thing that they added is for the /locate. Yeah, if you're using a world that has cheats like this, you can use the /locate command. And before they had a few of these, they didn't have all of them. They added the jungle pyramid, oh goodness. They added the desert pyramid, the igloo, the jungle pyramid, and the swamp hut to the /locate. So they added the desert pyramid, or you know, in the desert. They added the igloo in the snow. They also added the jungle pyramid, or the jungle temple. And then they added the swamp hut, or the witch hut, so that way you can find that stuff easier and faster. And I'm sure it just gives you like a coordinate in case you're not sure. So let me just type. Could not find that structure nearby. So it couldn't find one close to me. But if there was one, it would be able to locate it. I'm actually sure it could locate that mine shaft that we were just by. So like, let me tab mine shaft. And then you see it's 123 blocks away. And it's that one right over there. So that's kind of cool. The /locate command they added to it. And then another thing that they added is that the world is now in the data packs, like the world generation. They switched it over, and you can now, and the world generation is totally now in data packs. And I heard this is supposed to affect how rivers are generated. So if you come across a new river, just I guess kind of, it's different. If you come across a river, they're different compared to how they used to generate. That's something that I heard that's new. Yeah, so world generation is now switched over to the data pack, which we'll be able to, customize eventually and stuff like that. All right, guys, so the final thing that I want to show you, I saved this for last because I'm actually kind of excited about this, is the new mob that they added along with the turtles is the Phantom, or Mob B, that everyone voted for to be put in the game in or at Minecon. And yeah, so it's the Phantom, the monster of the night sky, and it attacks you when you are sleepy or when you haven't slept in a long time. So let's spawn it real quick. Yeah, and when you spawn it in, I think it's glitched right now. It just like dives straight down. But yeah, look at that thing. Oh, it's like a bigger bat. It's so cool. And it's just patrolling right here. Look at this. It's just going around the tree. It likes the tree for some reason. But yeah, look at this guy. He has green eyes, black like torso and wings. Oh, it's sick. Oh, and he leaves behind those like particle effects. And at night, these guys would be hard to spot, guaranteed. So let's spawn in a few more, just because we can. I think I spawned in 3 more. And then let me go into survival mode and see if they feel like attacking. Alright guys, so I'm in survival mode now. I'm going to see if they're going to attack me. Come on at me, I dare you. Come on. Oh, I hear one. I hear one diving at me. Oh, goodness. Oh, there he goes. Holy cow, they do a lot of damage. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I'm almost dead. Oh, and they're chasing me, too. Oh, okay, I was shot by a skeleton. But yeah, those things do a ton of damage, guys. Holy cow. Those are sweet. Oh, I'm excited for these. I actually kind of like them now. Before I wasn't too fascinated that they added this new mob when we could have had that disenchanter mob, but I'm kind of looking forward to this. Where'd they go? Huh, all those mobs are gone now. Very interesting. But yeah, so those are cool mobs. Let's spawn another one, and we're gonna kill it to see what we get from it real quick. So let's get a sword. I know this video might be a little bit longer, but there's a lot of stuff, guys. Come here, buddy. Hey, where you going? Oh, you're a fast guy. Come here. Nope. Oh, you're done now. Okay, so they drop leather. They drop 3 leather. I wonder if they're planning on adding something new that they're going to drop. I don't know. But yeah, that is actually it for this snapshot video, guys. Now, of course, there was other snapshots that I didn't cover that had other things inside of them. Like there was a snapshot last week that added a boss bar command. So like /boss bar is apparently something new. You can add custom boss bars, which is, I think, mainly for map makers. I don't know exactly how it works, but yeah. So there's boss bars added into the game. You can add custom colors to them and everything. And there's different things, of course. Nothing like dramatic and new, like the things that we had today with all these slabs and stairs and new oak and new wood blocks and enchants and kelp and all this new stuff is so cool, guys. But that's going to be it for this video, actually. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too long, and I hope you learned something new with the new snapshot. And, of course, they're planning on adding a ton of new things. Like, they have way more plans for the future with the 1.13 coming soon. But, yeah, and there's going to be plenty of more snapshot videos coming out to you soon. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like for me. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So take care. Have a great day, and bye-bye.